10 months ago, it was a medical moonshot. Tonight, it's America's best shot. After a day of inoculations and celebrations tonight at hospitals across the country, Frontline doctors and nurses are lining up to receive doses of the first vaccine approved to stop the spread of the coronavirus. The last stop in a carefully choreographed logistics operation rivaling a modern-day Normandy invasion. But today's historic moment comes at yet another horrific milestone in the pandemic. As we come on the air tonight, more than 300,000 Americans have now been killed by the virus, each a person with a name and a story, and loved ones left behind. And with about 200,000 people now being infected in the U.S. every single day, and ICU beds already filled at hospitals nationwide, experts warn many more people will die before they ever get their shot to take the vaccine next year. Now, those dire warnings are pushing cities and states to consider drastic new rules, including in New York City, where the mayor says they are on the verge of a full shutdown. And if all of that weren't historic enough, there's more breaking news tonight. Attorney General Bill Barr has just resigned, and the Electoral College has made November's results official, electing Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States. So we have a lot of new reporting tonight for you and your family. Our team is covering it all. CBS's Mola Lenghi is going to lead off our coverage tonight from New York City. Good evening, Mola.
Well, good evening, Nora. NYU Langone Health here is among the first 145 hospitals nationwide to get that initial dose of vaccine today, and they have wasted no time vaccinating their frontline healthcare workers who say they're eager to get this shot, as you can see here behind me today. One doctor telling me that they've spent this entire pandemic helping people, running towards those suffering, and now they're leading the way again, running towards the vaccine, they say, in the hopes of showing people that it's safe.
At NYU's Langone Health Hospital, it was a shot of relief.
I woke up today, I was thrilled.
Nationwide, frontline workers lined up to get their first dose. Critical care nurse Sandra Lindsay at Long Island Jewish Medical Center got hers just after 9 a.m., making her the first in the country to receive the authorized vaccine.
I hope this marks the beginning to the end of a very painful time in our history.
Across the nation, the first 500,000 doses were delivered and carted into sub-zero freezers. From Madison, Wisconsin,
it's important because so many people have died.
Into the arms of frontline workers at Ochsner Medical Center in Louisiana and Hartford, Connecticut. Some at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center were overcome with emotion.
I think it was just knowing that finally something has happened good in this year, and I'm going to be the first person to be the recipient of it.
2.9 million Pfizer doses will roll out this week, with an additional 2.9 million next week, and 20 million by the end of the year. It'll take at least 5 weeks for the first phase of vaccinations to be completed.
We have enough vaccines already purchased to ensure we can meet our goal of vaccinating every American who wants it by the end of the second quarter of 2021.
3 million residents in nursing homes were also supposed to start getting their shots. Nearly 40% of COVID deaths have occurred in those facilities. But CBS News has learned that the Trump administration delayed the vaccine to most nursing homes working with the government's pharmacy partners, like CVS, to December 21st due to patient consent issues. But consent was no issue for these doctors and nurses, eager to get vaccinated. For NYU Langone Health's Dr. Tina Wu, today's vaccine is more than just a shot. It's a prescription to get back to normal.
I haven't hugged my mom in a year, and I think that is one thing that I'm so looking forward to.
Mola Lenghi, CBS News, New York.